Just about 30 years ago, only 10% of children survived a diagnosis of childhood cancer. And now, about 80% of children will be cured.
Dr. Nellie Ulrich is the Senior Director of Population Sciences Research at Huntsman Cancer Institute. She joins Executive Medical Director John Sweetenham and Dr. Martin McMahon of Preclinical Translation.
You know, overall, I think the news is good.
This top-level group seems excited to share their optimism with me.
Let me give you a very specific example of why we should be upbeat.
Dr. McMahon is talking about melanoma, skin cancer.
I'm done. I don't care. If I die, I die.
Larry Hegman of Utah had melanoma, had been through chemotherapy, even lost a thumb to a surgery. He was ready to die. Indeed, in the past 7 years, advanced melanoma was largely a death sentence. Then, as we previously reported, Larry participated in a clinical trial which used altered virus DNA. It was injected into Larry, and today he is cured.
I can believe how well they helped me.
And so a disease that was regarded as being a recalcitrant disease, that was a death sentence, has been changed into a disease for which we have numerous effective therapies that can really have an impact on people and patients' lives. And with the immunotherapies in particular, we are daring to say that in some cases we actually might be able to cure patients with advanced melanoma.
Their risk of a remission is minuscule.
Dr. Ulrich says the success in curing 80% of childhood cancer is the result of a law involving children only.
There had been a law that required that every childhood cancer patient was required to go into a research study. So we had the opportunity as the research community to accelerate progress very dramatically. What we're still trying to do is getting people engaged, a lot more adult patients, in being willing to contribute to research studies, because the studies that we do today will be the findings that will benefit future patients.
To be able to do within 5 years what otherwise would take us 10 to 15 years to do it.
That's part of the reason for former Vice President Joe Biden's visit to Huntsman in 2016, his $6.3 billion Cure Cancer moonshot, partly to get adult patients and cancer institutions to share information.
We're part of a network called Orion, which is a network of cancer centers all across the USA. But increasingly, we're realizing that the solution to this problem is by getting big groups of people together, amassing huge amounts of information on data on individual patients and cancers as a whole. And that's going to be a much quicker route to, better outcomes than each of us trying to do it individually.
So these top Huntsman cancer experts, they're excited
that if in the space of 7 years, melanoma can go from a disease that was a death sentence to being something that has numerous effective therapies approved, this could be done for other cancers. And I think there's a sense that we are living in this inflection point in cancer research, cancer therapy, cancer prevention, and so on, that suggests that we are really at a turning point in our battle against the disease, and that we have an opportunity here to really make an impact in a number of really major cancers that are such major factors in our society.